Right, we've come down now to the shooting field. We're going to go out on the course. But one of the things that I don't see people do very often is actually think about warming up their muscles when they're going to shoot. Now, I'm sure we've got golfers out there, we've got tennis players, we've got squash players, we've got baseball players, cricket players hopefully, and a lot of people that play hand and eye coordinated games. Now let's take the golf player. Obviously I bet before you go off and you play your round, you're straight on the putting green doing some putting, warming up the putt, and you're getting out on the driving range and giving a whack a few balls down that driving range. The tennis player, I bet you get in there, you warm up, don't you, before you play. Okay, clay shooters, how many of you, when you arrive at a shoot, you get out of the car, and apart from possibly heading straight to buy yourself a cup of coffee and a cup of tea or a bacon sandwich, how many of you actually think that you should warm your muscles up? How many of you just tuck yourself away? I don't want to embarrass anybody, but why don't you just get out there and just give it some of this? Warm those, and get this going, because look, that's the movement. That's what I'm going to ask my body to be using, isn't it? My arms, think of all of that. That's the movement. So get out there, just warm it up. 5-10 minutes very much. Don't have to do any gymnastics. Don't want anything, backy flippy uppy downies. All you got to do and give it some stretching. It's really important, particularly if you're like me, if you're getting a bit long in the tooth. You really do need to make sure you're warmed up. Because for instance, some of you out there, let's take it on the average. This old girl, she's about 7.5 pounds in weight. Old Browning. Some of you have got guns that can weigh up to 8 pounds. Now, again, think what you're asking your arms to do. You're going to go off and shoot possibly 100 target shoot, maybe a bit more, and you're going to ask your arms to do this. At least 100 times. Well, let's just say that this old girl's 7 pounds for sake of argument, and now if I've done this 100 times, it doesn't take much to work out. I've asked my arms to lift, by the end of the shoot, 700 pounds. It's a lot really, isn't it? If you go down the gym and you're bench pressing, okay, you might have 100 pounds, you might do a few bench presses. Think how tired you are when you've come off and you've done some bench pressing. Well, that's what you're asking your arms to do. So before you shoot, this certainly may help you get a few more targets. Get out there, get some warming up done, go and find yourself a safe place, point the gun only in a safe area where obviously it's okay to point, and get warmed up. Do your gun mount practice. Do that gun mount practice. Warm your arms up. Very important. However, clay shooters don't do it, do we? So think on that. Right, even before we start shooting, warm your arms up, get your muscles going, get out there. I guarantee it'll give you at least another 5 targets on your card.